Hello fellow summoners, and this video is part 2 of a 4-part series where I use Wind Claude 100 times. If you haven't watched it already, a link to part 1 should be in the description and pinned comment. Make sure to subscribe and let's hop in to game number 26. Game number 26, and we're up against FEH. After Claude once again showed why good offense beats good defense, I went right through Gatekeeper's warp bubble with past Hinoka, killing his Halloween Duma and netting a win after he surrendered. Game number 27, we're up against an Erosion Legendary Yuri. He allowed me to consolidate my position safely, and by using Dual Thor's dual button, I was able to safely put Claude in a position to kill Legendary Yuri, making him surrender. Game number 28, and it's the same Brave Sea Lift from last time. He would send his Brave Sea Lift right back at me, only to get hit with the exact same thing from last time. For felling his Brave Sea Lift, I was able to go a unit up, and he promptly surrendered. Game number 29, we're up against Sol. Just kidding. Game number 30, we're up against a highly invested Erosion Zephyr. After trading Hinoka for his Bastion, I was able to use his lack of damage reduction piercing against him, setting Claude with Deep Star active right into his territory. Claude would then proceed to sit right in enemy territory for both that turn and the next 3 turns before finishing the game. Game number 31, time to show who the superior Claude is. Never mind, he left. Game number 32, we're facing a Brave Chrom. However, this one has both Gambit and Attack Speed Prime, which actually go crazy on Chrom. However, Claude and his dumb combat previews go crazier. After netting that kill, I was able to use the turn system to make it my turn first, allowing me to ignore every single cool thing about Chrom's build and instead choosing to just send him to the gulag. I then cleanly brought Claude to safety, made some trades, and won. Game number 33, and it's against Legendary Eliwood. This team is beatable, but if I mess up once, I'm definitely done for. Fortunately, I was able to position Claude to aim down one file and Dual Thor to use her dual skill on the whole team. I then escorted Hinoka to the front lines and baited his Camilla into Claude's threat range. And man, is this combat forecast crazy or what? 2 HP left on a unit with a resistance that's in the 30s. After that insane kill, it was a clean and calm conversion into the win. Game number 34, and it's a battle between Cordelia's Dual Strike and Catria's Triangle Attack. Sounds pretty interesting. Unfortunately, I lied, as this game would effectively be a 2 vs 5, with Hinoka and Claude dancing in and out of enemy territory, ending it off with Claude getting 3 kills and Hinoka getting 2. Game number 35, and it's Brave Corrin as the captain, an odd choice. Yeah, this matchup almost never ends well for Corrin, especially with Claude using Seafood. And then I killed his Hinoka, and instead of capitalizing and killing Claude, he killed my Hinoka. I probably still would have won simply due to points and Gatekeeper's warp bubble, but that just made it easy. If you watched so far, then you should probably subscribe. It lets me know that you enjoy this content and will notify you when part 3 goes up. Game number 36, and we're facing a Harmonic Lindy. Just looking at the team tells me I'm going to get humbled. The biggest threat to my team is getting outranged. Normally, this is counterbalanced by the trenches funneling a Cav line's threat range to the side, but Harmonic Lindy stops that, and if it wasn't enough, I then proceeded to get dual buttoned by his own Dual Thor. Remember, my whole team is based on the visual buffs that he just removed. And while the units were equal at the end, the extra captain points from the first 2 turns lost me the game. Game number 37, and it's another Brave Corrin captain. He surrendered before I even got the chance to kill his captain. Game 38, and Brave Ike. Now that's a face I haven't seen in a long time. After using Gatekeeper to shut down the charge movement from Alair and Claude, I brought Hinoka to the fight safely, allowing me to kill Ike. I then proceeded to take his team down, one by one. Truly a flawless victory. Game number 39, and we're up against a Halloween Anna. I'm not too sure what he was cooking with Maribel, but he definitely burnt it for sure. I guess we take those. Game number 40, and hey, look, it's a dual Chrom team. Unfortunately, he was auto-battling, so this game was not very interesting. Game number 41, and we're up against a Legendary Azura, who took one good look at my team and immediately surrendered. Game number 42, we're facing a max favorite Legendary Alair. This game was another showing of what Claude is capable of, as after he got the kill on his captain, I was able to back up, wait for turn 2, and kill Halloween Anna, with Deep Star stopping anyone from killing. God, this unit is so busted. Game number 43 is yet another instant surrender, and honestly, I get it. Game number 44, and we're facing a female. However, this game hurts me personally, as I know what it's like to have your Marv raid boss be slaughtered in broad daylight by Claude. It was a pretty textbook game, with Claude killing everything, and Hinoka helping too. Game 45, and it's a different Legendary Alencia from Ashuru. Damn it. Ashuru, if you're watching this, I want my run back. Back to the game. He would send a Fallen Maria supported Brave Dimitri. Unfortunately for him, Seafood exists for a reason. I then stalled out his turn so that I could win in the best way possible from this position. It was all for naught, however, as he soon surrendered. Game number 46, and it's the same harmonic Lindy from before. Yeah, I really need to figure out a solution to a cap line. Game number 47, insta surrender. Game number 48, and it's another Brave Corn captain. Listen, I don't normally give advice out on Summoner Duels, mostly because I'm hard stuck in Platinum, but please guys, don't set your savior as your captain. While it didn't happen in this game, your savior is going to die way before your other units. Back to my meta abusing gameplay, and Gatekeeper actually managed to kill something that wasn't a frail nuke. Granted, Tamara has about the same res stat as Claude, but we take those. Other than that, it was a pretty textbook warp-based win. Game number 49 is against a Wind Claude team that looks quite similar to mine's. The major difference, however, was the lack of a way for my opponent to deal with Warp Bubble. So after positioning Hinoka just right, he would disconnect, giving me the win. Game number 50, the end point for this part, but just the halfway point for this series. After netting a quick but still appreciated 2 captain points, my opponent tried to get aggressive, sacrificing a unit in an attempt to escort Felix into the battle safely. However, nothing is truly safe when Claude still has an action. After that kill, it became a quick and easy conversion into the win. That last game gave me a record of 23 wins and 2 losses for this part, or a 92% win rate. Sheesh, that's 3 more wins than last time. Make sure to subscribe so that you're notified when part 3 goes up, and I'll see you on the battlefield.